These luxury sunglasses cost a combined total of over $2,000. But which pair is best? And how do you know? Well, today you're about to find out because I brought you here to the land of excess, Las Vegas. In an environment like this, you need high quality sunglasses, but they're important wherever you live. So we're going to be comparing two of the best pairs from Le Curie, an independent designer from Paris, and Jacques-Marie Mage from LA. We're going to start by looking at the frames themselves, and then we're going to move on to the custom lenses that we installed to perfect each pair. So hi, I'm Robert, Style and Vision Consultant at the Spectacle Factory, and it's my job to pair you with your perfect pair of glasses or sunglasses. Today we're focusing on sunglasses, which are an essential in modern life. And you're going to find out why these sunglasses are more than what you think, because these can be worn not just in the sun, but out of it as well. But first, how did I end up here in Vegas? Well, after styling the people of New York City in last week's video, I took one of the most incredible, most scenic plane journeys of my life and landed in Las Vegas.
Gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for landing.
A completely different environment with completely different needs in terms of eyewear. And before we get back to talking about luxury sunglasses, I had a delivery to make. And I waited at the Rosalie Cafe to meet JP. JP contacted me all the way from Vegas via email and asked me to style him with his new glasses. This is how most of my consultations are done, and it's always a nervous moment when you've traveled thousands of miles to meet someone you've never met, to give them glasses that they've never tried. It was a tense moment. But ultimately, after I'd fitted and adjusted his pair, JP loved his new Reykjavik Eyes Elias frames. I've talked about these before as one of the best go-to styles. It's a very easy frame to wear because it's not too round, it's not too square, but in this sumptuous red colour, it has so much character as well. JP's initial impression was, number one, how lightweight they are, the fact that you just can't feel Reykjavik Eyes glasses on your face, and B, how quickly the photofusion flash lens is activated in the sun to turn them into sunglasses. Then it was time to try on his actual new sunglasses. JP really appreciates Japanese craftsmanship, and what better example than the Masanaga Concord 2, Masanaga being the oldest eyewear factory in Japan, and in my opinion, still the best. This pair gave JP not only a different look, but a different functionality as well, because adaptive sun lenses go significantly darker than regular photochromic lenses, especially in the summer. Bear in mind this is in winter, and you're going to be hearing more about adaptive sun technology very shortly. But it wasn't only a new look for JP, this was a new way of seeing as well, because these were his first progressive lenses. And that's why I wanted to ask him what he really thought. So give me your honest feedback. Wearing progressives for the first time, how do they feel compared to what you expected?
I've done some reading, right, about things to expect, distortion or what have you, but anything that I see is almost questioning whether it's really there or not, right? It's really amazing. The clarity is incredible. And that's even just going to, it's just,
this is the thing that a lot of people don't appreciate, how important little moments like that are in your daily life. Just being able to look and see something. When you actually get a good set of progressives, it just makes your life way easier.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, as I was mentioning before, I've only had single vision lenses, right? And my contact lenses obviously are single vision. But it's wild. I can see everywhere. I mean, even just reading this, reading that.
How about this? This is a bit more difficult. It's quite small print.
Yeah, no problem.
This is a little gift, by the way. These are some glasses, gummies.
Oh,
little sweets.
That's nice. Yeah, no, I read that. Fruit comes with 10% fruit content for fruit juice, concentrate, blah, 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 etc.
Perfect. And that's within 5 minutes of getting them. You're seeing that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I put them on right away, and, I was looking around. There's no, in your periphery maybe, but, you turn and it's, wow, that's incredible. I mean, everything is just so sharp, close, and far at the same time. That's a game changer.
As you can see, JP was blown away with his new glasses, as was I with the Le Curie Leo, which I wore throughout. So I think now it's time we talk Jacques-Marie Mage. Jacques-Marie Mage needs no introduction from me. It's become already an absolutely revolutionary eyewear brand because it's introduced a whole new segment of people to luxury eyewear, and it's got people excited in glasses that just weren't before. And they deserve massive credit for that. And it's not just about the frames themselves, but the packaging as well. We're going to be comparing the packaging shortly. But when we put on this fairly classic aviator style, you see that they've just got that instant look of luxury. And for me, it definitely has Las Vegas vibes. What these have in common with the Lakuri pair is that both are made in Japan, handmade, and made from titanium and then gold plated. You do have yellow gold nose pads, which you can see just here. Just look at the end tips. When you compare that against the acetate end tips of the Lakuri, for me, there's no comparison there. This is way more premium. It looks more expensive. Arguably, it doesn't feel as good because a lot of people would prefer the softness of the acetate and the adjustability as well that the Lakuris have. But this feels more premium to wear because of those end tips. It might seem like a small detail, but for me, that's a really important one because the two contact points when you wear sunglasses are here and here. In both cases, they feature titanium nose pads. You can see that on the Lakuri as well. But the end tips are a differentiating factor, and that's one thing that I like more about the Jacques-Marie Mage. I also really appreciate the detailing of the bridge here. The whole contouring around that bridge section, the fact that they've used such a thick piece of titanium, and that extends to the lens rim as well, which has this beautifully polished, finished and rounded, crafted aesthetic, which I genuinely appreciate. You very rarely see craftsmanship to that level, and Jacques-Marie Mage is one of the best crafted frame brands out there. So the Lakuris also have a great finish, but the titanium is just a little bit thinner. Now that gives them a different aesthetic, and I'm not saying this is better than that, but I do appreciate like the beauty in that design. And wearing them, they're kind of understated, but at the same time, they really do exude class. Now compare that to the Lakuris. These have more of, I would say, a fun vibe, a little bit more of a sporty vibe. They're not taking themselves quite so seriously as the JMMs, but the main feature of these sunglasses has to be the negative space incorporated between the lens rim at the top and the lenses themselves. That gives these an almost futuristic look. Definitely more innovative compared against the JMMs, although I do love the shape of these more overall. You would have to give these a higher mark when it comes to originality. And that's something to look for. You know, in a place like this, everyone is wearing sunglasses. No one is wearing sunglasses like this. This is a really unique design that Leo's created, and you can see why he named this pair after himself. These are also slightly larger, which gives a bit more eye protection, which is definitely something to look out for in a pair of sunglasses. Both limited to very short production runs. They're both very rare pieces. And that continues through to the packaging, which you can tell immediately with both these pairs. When you unbox them, you know you've got something special and you know you've got something expensive. But you would have to give extra marks to the JMMs because they just go that extra mile in the packaging. And I think it's fair to say that their packaging is one of the best in the industry, if not the best eyewear packaging. And that's been core to actually establishing their brand. And I think it's been really vital in building people's excitement with owning a pair of JMMs. Because although these are numbered limited editions, that's not really that unusual when it comes to sunglasses at this level. You see, even sunglasses like the Lakuris, although they're not numbered, limited editions, they're probably made in the same quantities, or maybe, well, I would bet even fewer than the JMMs, but they aren't numbered. And that theatre of having a numbered pair does build excitement for the wearer, as well as the unboxing experience, which you have to say is first class. So which pair would I buy? Well, initial impressions are that the Lakuris are more comfortable, they are lighter, and they also give more coverage, like I said, so they're a more practical sunglasses at the same time. And they're more original. And more rare. So I kind of feel like I'm talking myself into these. But at the same time, if you ask me which ones look better, for me, it's the JMMs. I like the fact that they're just that little bit more classy for me. And that comes also down to the lenses. The lenses might be the deciding factor in which pair I would choose. So we matched both of these luxury sunglasses. We give them a huge upgrade by installing adaptive sun lenses from Zeiss. Now, in the stock versions, the JMMs come with a Japanese lens, which is high quality, but the Lakuris win all day long with their Zeiss Light Pro lenses, which are semi-polarized, so you get the benefits of polarization without the drawbacks. It's an awesome technology, but not available in prescription, unfortunately. However, Adaptive Sun is better than Light Pro. It is the best lens technology in the world. Why? Because it means you can wear these sunglasses in any conditions, inside, outdoors, low light, bright light. It means that your sunglasses will adapt to your surroundings. So with both of these pairs, I've been able to wear them for pretty much my entire trip here in Las Vegas. Now you might not think it's important to have sunglasses that work well inside. But in a city environment, you're going to be frequently going indoors and out. And the last thing you want to do is have to constantly keep taking on and off your sunglasses, or worse, putting them on top of your head. No one wants to see that. Having sunglasses that adapt as you move in and out of the shade or in and out of shops will completely transform how you think about your sunglasses. Now, both of these sunglasses have that feature, and I've really appreciated it, being here, being able to just enjoy the scenery without having to really be conscious of what I'm wearing. That being said, there are differences. So this has a brown adaptive sun polarized lens, and these are non-polarized gradient green, or Pioneer as I call it. The Lecuris have a ruby flash coating, which you can see it's that kind of reddish finish on the lens surface. And the JMMs have a silver, or diamond as it's known, flash coating to match with the silver frame. I think that massively contributes to the aesthetics of both pairs, and it gives them each a totally unique character. You know, you could install the lenses from this in here and it would completely transform them, and vice versa. But I think in each case, I paired the right lens tint with each frame. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And those colors are not just for the aesthetics, because they totally change your vision through the lenses as well. So with the green lenses, which is a more common lens color, you get a more neutral color perception, you get good contrast, and you get a cooler view, which is really good here in the desert. With the brown lenses, it's the opposite. You get a warmer view and you get more contrast, especially with reds and greens. They really stand out more beautifully through a brown lens. It has a more warming effect, which, me being from the UK, that's how I want to feel in my sunglasses. I want to feel warm. So for me, I would personally pick the brown lens, but see for yourself. I'm going to overlay some different scenes that I've seen here in Las Vegas that I viewed through both pairs of sunglasses. Let me know which one you think is best. Ultimately, it's going to be a very personal choice, and hopefully this video helps you to make the right choice. When you're investing in good sunglasses, there are lots of things to consider, whether it's the aesthetics, the comfort, the durability, the finish, the details, the rarity, and of course the lenses, which for me are the most important factor. And when it comes down to it, I personally would choose the JMMs here, just based on the lenses. But what do you think? Which pair would you choose? And would you spend this amount of money on these sunglasses? I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, and if you've enjoyed coming out to Las Vegas with me, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for more of the best eyewear content on the internet. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye bye.